Hey guys, Mako here to show you the new KWA VM4 Ronin series. So what I got here is the Rn6 and the Rn10. Let's get into it. So the first one we're going to look at is the Ronin Rn6 PDW. So this guy features a collapsible PDW style stock that is a 3-position retractable stock. I really like this because it has a very nice cheek weld. Even when it's all the way out, the extended cheek cover sets a real nice weld for anywhere you might have the stock at. So even if you have it all the way collapsed or all the way out, you're still gonna have a very good cheek weld on it. And the back does also have a very nice battery compartment. I was actually decently surprised by the size of it. You could easily fit an 11.1 into it, but when we were using 7.4 to shoot it, it fit absolutely no problem. Moving up a bit from there, we have the Pts Epg. This is included with the gun. Separately, this is, I believe, a $20 accessory, but it's very comfortable to grip, very nicely textured, and it's one of my favorite grips that you can get on an AEG. On the top rail, we have the Pts backup iron sights. They are made of polymer, which I don't know why they call them backup iron sights. Anyways, the rear aperture is adjustable, has a smaller peephole sight for those more accurate shots. You also do have a wider one that's very easy to adjust, and I really like them. And then just the way that they sight in, it really reminds me of the Magpul iron sights. All the way at the front, we have the Ronin Keymod rail. This piece has 6 Keymod segments on it, so you can attach any rails or accessories you may already have. A really nice addition for a really nice piece, and it is a very unique looking rail. I can't say it's really based off of one particular rail, but it is a very nice touch to the gun. And then included on all VM4s and RM4s from KWA now is their K120 with the locking feature as well. So when you're shooting this, it will lock the gun and it won't function until you actually hit the bolt release, and then you're able to fire again. Next up, we have the Ronin Rn10 SBR. So included on this gun in the back, you'll have the full mil-spec buffers tube, and on here is included with a Pts Epg. As you guys know, I am a huge fan of these guys. You get massive battery space. You can literally fit 4 batteries in the rear of this gun. It's ridiculous. You get a ton of battery space. Moving a bit forward from there, we have a Pts Epg. This is the standard grip that does have the beaver tail cut onto it. It's still very comfortable, same texturing as the Epg-C, just with the extra beaver tail. So for me personally, I have bigger hands, so this one fits a little bit better than the Epg, but they're both very comfortable grips that come on the gun. On the top of the gun, again, you still get the same Pts backup iron sights. Very nice picture, and I can put them on pretty much any gun and not have any issues with the way they look or the way they function. And up front, we have the Ronin 10-inch Keymod rail. Just like the 6-inch, you can put any accessory you have on here. So if you have rails, grips, lights, anything that mounts on Keymod, it will go right onto this rail, no problem. Both of the guns do come with an ambidextrous fire selector on here. That's not a ghost, that is all me. Another thing too that these have that I did not notice before was the extended trigger guard. That's actually a really wide point, and even if you're wearing really bulky gloves, it's still easy to get in there. And another thing too is you guys are probably wondering, why do I have a tool on the table? Well, this tool is actually what allows you to adjust your FPS with the VPS that is inside of this. VPS meaning variable performance system that KWA has developed in all their VM4 line. Now the great thing about these is you can actually adjust your FPS, I believe around 50 up or down from what it is out of the box. Now out of the box, the Ronin 6 is going to be shooting about 330 to 350 feet per second, and then out of the box, the Ronin 10 is going to be shooting about 380 to 400 feet per second. But if you want to take either of these guns indoor or outdoor accordingly, you can adjust the FPS up or down, give or take 50 feet per second, with the tool that's included with the box. Not a lot of companies do that. There are a few that have a variable FPS system like these two, but none of them have included a tool out of the box to actually allow you to do that. So instead of having to go out and buy your own tool, they include it with it. So thank you KWA for that. That is definitely not something that a lot of manufacturers will include. I absolutely love both of these guns. The trigger response on them is great. We were only using a 7.4 during the shooting test, but I know they're very capable of handling an 11.1 LiPo. Even on the 7.4, we got a great trigger response, great rate of fire. And between the two of these, I'd have to go with the Ronin 10 SBR, just because I'm a little bit of a bigger guy, but I do like a shorter gun. One of my personal guns is a 10-inch build, and it actually is very resemblance of this. The main difference being is I would have a T1 on here and a flashlight up at the top. but this is still a very good system. And for those of you that are looking for a new gun, definitely look into these. If you already have an M4, you don't have to use the cutoff mags. You can use standard AEG mags and it'll be just fine with it. Personally, I think a PTS EPM will look great in here along with all the other PTS furniture. And for all you guys out at PTS, make some EPMs that have the KWA cutoff feature. You did it for the TMs, you have gas blowbacks, now make it for these. I want to see them. Alright, so guys, this has been my overview on the KWA VM4 Ronin series. So what do you guys think? Do you like guns with a cutoff feature? Do you like the more realistic recoil with the cutoff feature? Do you think on guns without a recoil system they need cutoff feature? So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think guns really need a cutoff feature, or do you think it's just completely unnecessary? My name is Michael. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one.